deck's coming together. We were definitely not expecting a huge amount out of Pack 2 because of what we passed. In Pack 3, we're definitely hoping for something bigger and better here. Alright, so we see an Alpha Tyrannax. This is a decent pack. Wall of Tangle Cord, Trigon. I guess it's not that good. So we're talking about needing Alpha Tyrannaxes, but I still think we're going to get past a Tyrannax at some point here. We are getting past a lot of green in Pack 1. And I think Arrest is just a better card. And having the Arrest and the Dispense Justice and the amount of artifacts we have, we can use white as our removal. And we have, 3 Horizon Spellbombs, a Gold Mirror, a Trinket Mage should dig up the Spellbomb, and then we're going to have the Plains itself. So we're going to have almost maybe like 6 to 8 sources of that white, which is, Arrest is the best card in the pack. It's on our colors, blue-green. A lot of the times what it lacks is removal, so I'm happy to take this Arrest. It is a little bit greedy because I know we need these bombs to be winning our games, and we don't have a huge amount of win conditions right now. But I'm going to pick up this Arrest, and we'll hope for the best on seeing another one of our common green or blue finishers. And Gold Mirror. This pack isn't very interesting, is it? We see a Gold Mirror, see an Iron Mirror, and obviously we take the gold one if we're going to take one. And a Trigon of Infestation, which is not very exciting. I guess we'll go ahead and pick up this Gold Mirror. There's nothing in this pack I'm very excited about. There's a Bonds of Quicksilver, but I think our removal is solid enough right now. And yeah, we'll take it. There's just nothing else that really excites me in this pack. Trigon of Infestation is worth considering. We may side it in, but I think we're much more likely to play this in our deck. Alright, so Heavy Arbalest would actually fit our deck very well, considering how much mana we're going to have. But the Molder, again, we were lacking win conditions, and Molder Beast is definitely what we're looking for with the 2 Sylvok replicas. Sky Eel School, we'd like to see another one of these. It'd be great. Actually, any bombs that we see at all, I'd be really happy to see. So this Molder Beast we're now going to take. We waited a long time for that, which is it's good because these things really do get past late, and it's smart to take the more important stuff first, like the mana fixing, the Metalcraft stuff that. You can't be playing Metalcraft cards without the metal, so draft the metal first. Because the metal can do fine by itself. So yeah, Molder Beast we're happy to take. There's some other definitely cards we could play in here. Copper Mirror, well I think we have enough Mirror. Sky Eel School, we could splash in this Revoke and have even more removal, but I think what we're lacking right now is win conditions. Heavy Arbalest would also be great with the amount of Mana Mirror that we have. And even more Mana Mirror. Lux Cannon. We don't have any Proliferate, which makes that card insanely slow. However, our deck is trying to slow down our opponent. So we could take another Mirror. We could take a Scrap Diver Serpent. I think those are our 2 choices. I'm trying to think of which one I like better. Because if we take the Copper Mirror, we can play it over a Gold Mirror, but at the same time, playing the 2 Scrap Divers and the 2 Molder Beasts. Well, we don't have to play that many lands if we play that. I'm going to pick up this Copper Mirror. I know we have a ton of Mirror, and a lot of you are going to disagree with that, but again, I think we're still going to see some bombs. I may be wrong. I'm very aware of that. Here's a good defensive guy. We have lots of Mirror. Galvanizer might not be bad. We'll pick up this guy. There's nothing else exciting in the pack. Clone Shell, we actually could take a Clone Shell. We had 2 Molder Beasts. We have the Golem Artisan. We have the Scrap Diver. And I think we can ramp into that pretty easily. So, yeah, actually, I think Clone Shell's a better pick here. And we don't have any sack engines for this Perilous Mirror. I guess we could sack a Sylvok replica at it. Actually, that'd be pretty brutal. If they had an artifact creature with 2 toughness or less, we could sack our Sylvok replica, add our Perilous Mirror, targeting their artifact. 3 artifacts die, turns him into an 11-3. I don't know. It's kind of cute, right? But yeah, Clone Shell I think fits into this deck. If we don't see any more bombs, I've been kind of greedy on hoping those bombs come late. But Clone Shell is sometimes just the exact same thing. And again, I think we did a good job drafting our removal and control early, so I don't think we need to take this Narok replica. We definitely do not need fixing. We have, well, yeah, we have a lot. Sky Eel's fine. Does well in this 5-drop slot, so I'm happy to pick that up. Rustic, Acid Web Spider. I really like playing Rustic. I mean, the problem I have mainboarding it when you just don't have any synergy with it in your deck is that if you go up against Poison, if you go up against, things like Molder Beasts and Sky Eel Schools and Cis Bears and Acid Web Spiders and etc., he doesn't do anything. I really like playing this guy in a very solid Metalcraft deck, and I like playing it with liquid metal coating, so that way you can use it as a very solid cheap icy manipulator. So I don't think Rustic fits our deck as well as this Acid Web Spider. Getting these big colored butts on the board, I think are going to be better. Colored butts. Can we play anything here? We already picked up a Sea Strider earlier, so who cares about that? I guess. I mean, there's nothing exciting here. I'm thinking about what is best to hate draft, and I guess the thing we want to see the least is something to sit in front of our bombs. So we'll pick up Galma's Warden. Not that it really matters. Alright, Cooling Days is a decent card to see. We have 5 Mirror. We have a Trinket Mage. We have the Clone Shell to sacrifice to it. Even the Surtark, if our Metalcraft isn't online, it'll turn into a card. So I don't think that's a bad card. I mean, it's better than taking this Twisted Image. Although we have some decent Twisted Image targets. Yeah, I think Cooling Days just fits our deck better. It might end up getting cut, that's fine, but for getting a, what is that, pick 9, 8, 9, it's not bad. Only card we'll play. We'll play Bonds if we see something like a Worm Coil Engine. And wow, that's amazing. Revoke that late. I guess we definitely drafted the colors that were open, green, white, and blue. Kind of banty. And sure, we'll pick up a Revoke. So we have some good splashes here with the 2 gold mirrors. We definitely have Metalcraft for the Dispense Justice. We're not going to play anything here. I'm still amazed at how late that card goes. It's so good. And like I said in my last draft, I haven't played with Vigil for the Lost, but it doesn't seem that good. Alright, so we definitely have a deck here. Which is good. You should probably have a deck by the end of a draft.